If your bedtime routine involves TikTok rabbit holes, revenge bedtime procrastination, and a light show from your phone that could land a plane, then congrats. You're actively sabotaging your immune system harder than a frat bro sabotages his GPA. You fasted like a starving bison in a snowstorm. You've swallowed vitamin D like it was sunshine in capsule form. You even flirted with magnesium, that overworked assistant no one thanks. But if your sleep is trash, your immune system is still running on Windows 95, and the update button? Disabled. Because sleep isn't a nap, it's an immune-level OS reboot. Skip REM, and your T cells get lazy. Your gut throws tantrums. Your inflammation markers, they throw a rave in your joints. And your brain? It misfiles memories like a caffeinated intern using a shredder instead of a filing cabinet. But fixing your sleep isn't about hugging a pillow and praying to melatonin. You need to biohack like Bear Grylls with a circadian clock. We're talking magnesium, gut bugs, and yes, cow colostrum. Because nothing says deep immune repair like bedtime bovine nectar wrapped in lipid tech. Stay to the end, and I'll reveal the gut-repairing, immune-rewiring sleep hack that works better than melatonin. And it comes from a cow's first milk. And no, this isn't vegan, and yes, it might fix things your doctor still calls normal. Smash like if your brain reboots slower than your Wi-Fi. Comment, reboot, if your pillow's been taking the blame for your immune chaos. Let's kick the door open on why your garbage sleep might be the real reason your immune system keeps waving the white flag. You ever try updating your phone while it's still running 17 apps, 2 games, and a podcast about murder? That's your immune system trying to repair itself while you sleep like a caffeinated squirrel on a trampoline. See, during deep sleep, and I mean real sleep, not that half-scrolling, half-snoring mess, your immune system doesn't just rest. It recalibrates, recruits, repairs. Your T cells become tactical assassins. Boom! Your inflammatory cytokines power down like drunk toddlers. Boom! Your gut lining tightens like TSA security after someone says bomb. It's your internal repair crew clocking in for the graveyard shift. But if you stay up watching conspiracy videos about pineapple on pizza, you've effectively called in sick for the entire immune department. And let's be clear, the damage isn't subtle. Studies suggest sleep-deprived humans produce fewer natural killer cells, those lovely virus-sniping snipers, spike cortisol, which tanks immune signaling, lose microbiome diversity, making your gut flora more boring than your uncle's Facebook feed. And inflammation? Oh, that stuff floods your body like your inbox after signing up for a fake giveaway. So yeah, your 11:49 p.m. just one more scroll habit? It's got consequences your lymphocytes are still trying to recover from. But hey, what if I told you there's a way to fix this without becoming a monk or doing 47 hours of breath work? Let's talk about the mineral your body begs for at night, and how it might be your melatonin's unpaid therapist. If melatonin is the sleep hormone, magnesium is the guy in the background holding its emotional support juice box. Seriously, your body can't even make melatonin properly without magnesium. And yet most people treat this mineral like the third wheel at a biohacker party. Underrated, overworked, chronically ignored. Here's the science, with less snore and more slap. Magnesium calms the nervous system. It tells your brain, hey buddy, maybe don't spiral into existential dread at 10:57 p.m. It also fuels GABA, your brain's chill-out neurotransmitter. Without GABA, your thoughts do backflips while your eyeballs stare at the ceiling. And yes, it's a melatonin cofactor, meaning your body needs magnesium to even convert serotonin into melatonin. No mag, no snooze, just vibes and cortisol. But here's where it gets even juicier. Magnesium also lowers inflammation, regulates blood sugar, and soothes muscle tension, all while you sleep. It's like hiring a spa, a therapist, and a repair crew and paying them in spinach. Now, don't just run out and buy the chalky garbage from the dollar aisle. Many experts recommend magnesium glycinate or bisglycinate, especially at night. Start low, go slow, and don't pair it with a gallon of stress scrolling. But here's what most people miss. Even with perfect magnesium levels, your sleep can still suck if your gut is sabotaging the entire operation. Yup, those gut bugs, they're the secret sleep mafia. And in the next section, we're pulling back the curtain. So stick around, because your sleep might not be broken. It might just be bacterial. So you've got magnesium dialed in. Your room is dark enough to terrify vampires, and yet your sleep still feels like a blurry, bloated nap between two existential crises? Plot twist. Your gut is gatekeeping your melatonin, and it's doing it with the enthusiasm of a sleep-deprived troll under a serotonin bridge. Here's the deal. Your gut microbiome produces and regulates neurotransmitters like serotonin, the precursor to melatonin. When your gut's inflamed, imbalanced, or full of bad roommates looking at you, Candida, it literally disrupts melatonin production and absorption. Worse, gut inflammation equals cortisol spikes, which equals immune dysfunction, blood sugar chaos, and yes, more sleepless nights that make your pillow feel like an existential void. And let's not forget, 80% of your immune cells live in the gut. So if your microbial neighborhood looks like a post-apocalyptic rave, your immune system's stuck trying to defend a castle that's already on fire. Studies suggest that gut dysbiosis is directly linked to insomnia, mood disorders, weakened immunity, and chronic inflammation. Basically, if your gut bugs are cranky, so is your entire body. So here's what to do. Nighttime gut protocol. No late-night sugar, fuel for the bad bugs. Add fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir. Consider probiotics or prebiotics before bed. And if you're serious, we're about to talk colostrum, the heavy-duty gut sealer that works while you sleep. And I mean seal your gut tighter than a pressure vacuum kind of magic. Ready for the weirdest and possibly most powerful sleep immune hack you've never heard of? Let's go full cow mode. All right, you've fixed your lighting, you've tamed your stress, you've massaged your magnesium levels like they're a temperamental jazz musician. But now we bring in the heavy artillery, the gut-sealing, antibody-packing, sleep-synced immune nuke you've never heard of, colostrum. Yeah, the first milk. The stuff mama cows make in the first 12 hours after giving birth. And before you wrinkle your nose like someone just offered you hot dog water, hear me out. Colostrum is packed with lactoferrin, which binds iron and starves pathogens, immunoglobulins, antibodies on steroids, and growth factors that literally tell your gut lining, hey champ, let's tighten up those leaks before another food particle triggers World War inflammation. Studies suggest that colostrum may support gut barrier function, reduce systemic inflammation, and modulate immunity, especially while you sleep, because that's when your body's in repair mode. And colostrum? It's the foreman yelling rebuild faster to your cells. And the best part? The right kind of colostrum, like lipid encapsulated or LD tech, bypasses your stomach acid and hits the gut like a stealth immune drone. But don't go mainlining a tablespoon. Start small, like 1/8 of a teaspoon. Because if your immune system's fragile, colostrum might wake it up like a fire alarm strapped to a foghorn. If you feel groggy, puffy, or mucusy, that's not failure. That's activation. Ease in, let it work while you sleep, and thank the cows later. And this is the secret weapon I teased in the intro. The gut-repairing, immune-rewiring sleep hack that might just succeed where your supplements gave up. Now let's tie this protocol together and set you up for what's coming next. So let's zoom out. You fasted like a grizzly prepping for nuclear winter. You learned that vitamin D isn't just for bones, it's your immune system's password manager. You fixed the magnesium bottleneck, told your cortisol to chill, and tuned your sleep like a Formula One pit crew. Then, you patched up your gut lining with molecular-grade cow magic while unconscious. Translation? You didn't just reset your immune system, you rewired it. Now, what if I told you there's one last frontier left? The part of your body that triggers systemic inflammation with zero warning, hijacks your immune system through bleeding gums, and quietly leaks bacteria into your bloodstream every time you brush. Your mouth. Yeah, that snarky hole under your nose. It's not just for chewing and regrettable hot takes. It's a microbial war zone with with direct access to your heart, your brain, and your immune defense. And in the next series, we're diving into it mouth first. Because if your gums are inflamed, your enamel's dissolving, or your breath could knock out a cactus, you're not just due for a cleaning. You're due for a full microbial extraction. So subscribe, soldier, because next time we're answering the question, is your immune system failing because of your teeth? And spoiler, yeah, probably. Drop a toothbrush or a toothpaste in the comments if you're ready to brush up on what your dentist never told you. And hit like if your gut bugs and T cells are now officially in a committed relationship. See you in the next arc, where the real plaque starts to peel.